So it's like a press conference.
Kind of.
How's it feel to be an All-American? I gotta pee.
I drank too many Dr. Peppers.
You know. Check 1, check 2, check.
I can hear you just fine. How is your hearing and ears on us?
If you could crank up my volume by 1 or 2 dials.
So you actually have the volume. It's going to be the one closest to you. So I think it's the third one over, maybe? Third, that one right there. Yeah, I think. Try that one. Check 1, 2. Is that one adjusting here? Check 1, 2. Check
yes,
1, 2.
It is.
There you go. So
beautiful.
You are in control, sir.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, so I can just put it on mute?
You can.
But it does not mute your microphone.
Ha! But I can't hear you.
That is true.
You can mute us, but yes.
These guys suck. I'm turning them off. There. Just kidding.
There you
That
go.
would not be the first time we've heard that.
So when Junior's here, and you can feel free to adjust that mic stand any way you want to.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Because I'm not as fidgety about that, because those ones aren't attached to the table. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Where'd you find these?
I've had those for a long time. We actually started.
Oh, no shit.
When we did the podcast, we used those, didn't we, Adam?
Yeah. We still have the podcast.
Yeah. And the mic stands.
What's a podcast?
Look, we should start.
That's a horrible idea.
It's not a good idea.
All right, I'm gonna play the intro until we decide to come in.
Okay.
Junior, hurry up!
Junior! Spot both! When should I hit record? Now.
Never.
I'm gonna hit record now.
Yeah, go for it.
Brought my glasses today.
You look very official.
Are we ready, Jen?
I have his collar.
I guess.
You bring that mic closer.
You can adjust it however you want. It's a mic stand. I don't care because it's not attached to the table. If you want to take it down, if you want to crank on the side and you can lower the boom so it's... The only problem is if you lower the boom, it might cantilever it out, so it might not be as stable.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello, check.
you're good. Are we ready? Are you ready to sit down?
Which one says?
Yeah.
He's the second one over, so not other way. That way, yep. That's it. Check 1, check 2. How's your volume?
Check 1, check 2.
Your volume's good. How's your volume in the ears?
Good.
Perfect. All right, are we ready, Adam? Let's go.
Go.
In 3, 2, 1.
Good, whatever time of day it is you happen to be listening. This is the P&A Podcast Express coming to you live from the newly refurbished Palm Street Studios. Adam and Phil here with you as always. We have 2 featured guests.
2 featured guests.
2.
Oh, but they feel so far away. I feel like they're applying.
1, 2.
I feel like it's signing day
That's
officially.
good.
And you guys are gonna like pledge your allegiance to some Division I school. You're gonna take your talents to Tuscaloosa.
Then I'm going to change my mind 3 weeks later, and I'm going to go to Baton Rouge. Then I'm going to change my mind again 3 weeks later and go to College Station.
Whoever gives you the most NIL money.
Exactly.
I want to go to Slut University.
You like that? Can you
Yes.
see that on the camera?
Ride the slut.
South Lake University Trolley. So
Love
it
it.
actually says Union, but
South Lake Union.
I know.
In a
Slut-
boys husky. Phil, Sir Philip fit in boys husky.
I did.
Love it.
Can I say that Junior missed the dress code? I
He
mean,
did. We're all wearing navy blue shirts except
Right.
for Junior.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry.
So how's everybody doing? Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, guys, the studio looks awesome.
So we've got Junior and JTK, our featured guest, in case we haven't said. So he's Adam Filkins, I'm Phil Nickel. Junior, JTK, welcome to the show. For all of
Thanks
you
for
watching out there, we are live on video. We've revamped the studio. It's more of a kind of a studio actual feel now,
Sure.
I think.
I mean, I feel like we're going to have a debate here almost.
We're not just all piled together like on top of each other.
Like a pile.
What
A steamy pile.
was wrong with that?
Well, you know.
There was nothing wrong with it. It's just we're trying to, and you know, this is a revamp we're trying, and it's a fluid situation here in the Palm Street studio. Evan and I are kind of off in this little wing here. We've kind of decorated a little bit.
I like it.
Oh, I forgot.
Now that we're here, you're so far away.
PBR. Where's that? Well, there it is.
Oh, hey, the lights came on.
There it
Nobody's
is.
home.
I forgot. So I've been running around like a chicken with its nuts cut off, and I'm doing everything. I forgot to plug in the sign.
Now it's official.
Yes.
And we had the Sasquatch crossing sign. Of course, this side's some history. Posted no fishing, no hunting, no nothing. When I was in high school, I went to a party at a lady's house in Peck, young lady, and I looked in her garage, and that was just sitting there on a post. And so I stole it, and actually every day I was in college, that was on my room in my bedroom for every moment I was ever in college.
It looks a little dented from here. Is it?
Oh, it's beat up.
Yeah, target practice.
It was beat up when I got it. Yeah,
It's very well aged.
but I've always thought that was hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Hey, that is patina. Did you ever watch The Pickers?
That's
patina.
I'm sorry.
Patina.
Patina. So there we go. Now we've got that out of the way.
What in the hell is this?
That is a tequila bottle.
Cap the top like,
Like you
No,
gotta flick aside.
yay!
It's almost like Taco Bell. I got mayo.
Yay! Because we've got that over here.
Whoa.
Bell's loving it.
And we've got a golden retriever over here. My legs are in this shot.
I think you're gonna put pants on.
Really? Well, they were one of my legs hanging out here.
Who cares?
How unattractive is that?
You should have put the sign
Very,
in
but
front
who
of you.
gives a shit? You need some sun.
Where's the golf sign? Put that in front of your
It's getting reworked.
No.
Remember?
But in that regard,
Wait,
this is
no, not that
JT.
one. Where's
that's
where's Paul and Adams?
It's getting redone.
Oh,
Yep.
It's in the shop.
it's a running
Yeah.
joke. Come on,
It
it would have
is.
been fun to put it in.
Yeah. Have you heard any updates on Paul's Facebook page?
Yeah, I would like to know about that.
I know you're scared.
I am scared.
Phil's mom is shocked that he stole something.
No.
What?
Really? No.
Yeah, she just mentioned, you stole something? Really? Lots of question marks and exclamation.
Back in high school.
Feeling right?
It was just sitting on a post in a back of a garage, but it was a crappy old garage.
It was nailed
half
and
falling
chained.
down.
He said, please don't steal me.
Had an electric fence around it.
I'm sure you stole a lot of girls' virginities out there.
Oh,
Oh.
right?
That I can't comment on.
Okay. The bid.
Zinger. All right. Anyway,
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
Phil did not make good choices apparently. Sorry, Mom and Nickel.
I was a hooligan in high school.
We shenanigans.
I was always up to shenanigans in high school. I couldn't help it. Well, now that we started off with a bang here, Jesus Christmas, we should probably go right into gear grinds. Anybody got anything?
I know this guy.
Oh, I fucking do.
There we go.
Let us know what
I'll
you're
wait for
doing.
my
Whoa, coming in hot.
Wait, his face is getting red.
I am so sick of the fucking utility companies out there taking up over half the damn road on both sides, digging trenches in the same exact freaking spot that they did not more than a month ago, than a year ago. How many more utility lines are going to lay down in this godforsaken place?
Right. You know what? One of my pet peeves is I see these trucks everywhere and they fucking say Highline on them and they're always digging. And I'm like, what the hell? Your trucks say Highline
Right.
and they're digging.
And if it's electric.
How much more Ethernet does a thumb area need? We should have like 10 G.
We should be bulked out on Ethernet by now. Yeah.
Like, good God, man. Like, when are they going to stop?
It's fiber.
Is that on the stop?
I have that
button?
fiber at home.
Ether?
I love it.
Thank you. And there's like no like warning or whatever. It's like, oh, here's a random white truck pulled in halfway to where I gotta drive. Oh, look, opposite direction. Here's another random white truck pulling in on the opposite side. Thanks, guys. I'll just go right down the middle. Oh, wait, I can't.
See, I'm at a desk all day, so I don't.
Yeah. Well, God bless you. That's where it goes my desk job. Where I have to worry about shenanigans like this.
I'll trade you.
You've got Sandusky all tore up, right? So to come like here or to go to Port Sandlike, just head out French Line Road, no problem. You know, I'm right there.
Well, there's
wait,
switching
there's a
routes up there.
culvert.
And now
And
it's
they-
out till October, I heard on the radio.
And they
October of
tore-
2025.
So what they did
What?
last week, they
Yeah.
tore up. Yeah, they tore up French Line Road.
Oh,
Of course they did.
My only
Escape
the
route.
only light at the end of this fucking tunnel, and all like
Wait. Which way of N19? East or west?
to the east. Now it's done now.
Oh,
But
okay.
for like 10 days, it was just
made
a shit
Mr.
show.
Filkins' life miserable.
I was pissed.
That road
I'm
is
like, I need to know less people in Port Sandlike and Deckerville. That's what I took.
I guess we're moving to Palm Street Studios.
Yes, we are.
We'll just take this room. We'll just cut it out with like a chainsaw and modular it out and put it somewhere else. What do you think?
I like it.
I do too.
And my house will just have a big gaping hole. My house will be the slut of the neighborhood.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah. I appreciate it doing road construction, but you don't have to do it at every major freaking highway in the state at the same time. My detour has a detour.
Yeah, they're like, your detour needs a detour.
Good Lord.
I feel now that you've been through.
I'm still an asshole, but anyway, I'm good.
Oh, you're not.
Oh, Junior, did you happen to grab my drinks?
Put in the freezer.
Wait,
I didn't get you drinks. I got you one big 2-liter drink.
Oh, how the hell am I supposed to do that?
Why do you think I told you we needed ice?
You poured in.
Because we can find a glass.
I went to 2 places on the right here and they didn't have Diet.
On a lighter note, I am so happy to hear that Hobby Bias is on the injured list.
What? I've not read this yet.
Yeah, this happened today.
Hobby Baez is on the injured list.
Wait. Not a sports podcast. Anyway,
Oh,
yeah, Hobby Bias is on the injured list. Thank
That's
you
why I'm-
very
No,
much.
that's medical. That's not sports.
Oh, you're right. That is.
So if we talk about
In other news, he's only batting like 180.
I know. I'm so.
So if we could get rid of him and Spencer Torkelson.
He's already moved
He's
down.
already moved down.
I know he is. Don't take those too
No,
far.
I'm not. I'm just straightening.
I've got limited room over here, so actually, yeah, Spencer Torkelson. What a great number 1 overall draft pick that is.
Oh, but don't you know
How'd that go?
he's just blazing at Toledo right now. Come on.
He isn't, is he?
Well, that's how it was with Badu. Badu was just tearing it up again. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
Badu's a better hitter right now than Torkelson is in Major
Dude,
League
my-
Baseball.
My grandfather is a better hitter. And he's
Actually,
been back
everyone
there
they have
for
in
years.
the lineup right now is better than Spencer Torkelson. Spencer Torkelson is hitting.
I mean, I will say like Hobby Bias in like the broadside of a barn. Like he.
The only problem with Javier Baez is he's a professional, but he can't hit a slider. So what do they throw him all the time?
Sliders.
And he knows that, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he cannot hit a slider. So any pitcher that can throw even a decent slider, you don't even have to have a plus slider,
No.
just a slider.
That
Right?
slider.
And you're gonna F with him.
Yep.
The only reason he actually does hit once in a while is because I don't know why pitchers screw up and throw him something else or decide, I'm gonna mix my pitches up. No, man, just throw him straight sliders, dude.
Usually,
He cannot hit curveball, man.
they're up 10-0 when they do them. Hit the slider.
Yeah, that's a very valid point. That's a good point.
I'll be right back.
But real talk though. Tariq School MVP ?
If you need a glass, just downstairs in the cupboard by the sink, but up to the right of the sink if you're looking, or left of the sink if you're looking at it. Left of the sink if you're looking at it. Yes, Tarek Skubal, what a bright spot, what a stud. This happens to the Tigers all the time. They have all these prospects. What a great two of the worst number 1 overall draft picks ever by the Detroit Tigers.
Yep.
In the history of Major League Baseball, 2 of the worst, and they just happen to be by the Tigers within 2 years of each other.
Who's got a longer leash, Scott Harris or Stevie Y?
Scott Harris. Scott Harris definitely has a longer leash.
That's fair.
No, sorry, I said that wrong. Stevie Y. Stevie Y does because of the goodwill that he's built out there. Plus, I feel like the Red Wings were right on the cusp of being in the playoffs this year.
They melted down in the end.
They gave up on their coach, I feel like. I feel like you're going to have to pour that for them, too.
You're very demanding tonight, Phil.
Well,
Or Paul, sorry.
I just know how this man operates. We've been together for over 530 podcasts. So
Who's counting?
Right.
Not us.
How dare you?
I just didn't want to have the Facebook world to have to see him try to pour out of a 2-liter of pop into a cup.
Hey, he only has a keyboard replaced if he spills.
That is true.
But then we're done for the night. Now we can pull out the laptop. Then I'd have to play some music.
Some great elevator music in the meantime.
Right.
You've had to do that before.
I haven't.
Won't be the first
So I'm
time.
no stranger to that either.
Won't be the first time. Won't be the last time.
We can narrate. Junior is breaking apart the ice because he bought it in a big old Michigan bag there.
That's a hell of an icebreaker over there.
Bang it on the floor.
You're welcome. I feel like my laugh is very sarcastic, you dick.
He came in like a wrecking ball. Just one wrecking ball.
So far, we have a star of this show, and it's Bella.
Yes.
She left.
Bella!
I've gotten a few texts about Bella being on there.
And she barked at me when I first came in. I was like, oh my god.
She
I don't
does
know.
that to everybody.
I thought that was a neighbor's dog, and then it like dawned on me as I was walking in, like, wait, that's Phil's dog.
She thinks she's being protected, but if you ask Adam, she'll bark at
Thank
you,
you very
and then where does she run to? Right behind me, so she's behind me and no, like I'm in between her and the person. What a protection.
I didn't know
that
she was
is.
gonna be here. What a treat.
Yeah, it's she's been here for a couple weeks actually because my kids went to see their cousin graduated in DC last weekend. So they just asked if I'd take Bella because last weekend was supposed to be the normal weekend, not this past, but the one before that. I was supposed to have the kids, but this weekend is the one I didn't. They just said keep her for 2 weeks. She loves it here. This is her favorite place. I'm her person, so it's good. It's good for
I
all
can
of us.
tell.
Yeah.
Is Bella a gift for the kids?
Yeah, she was actually a dog that she travels with the kids generally. Lately, it hasn't been as much because back and forth to Bay City and circumstances, but it used to be for years, every weekend, she would travel. I would pick up the kids and I'd pick up Bella. And I mean, we got Bella when she was a little puppy.
Awesome.
I think my ex-wife and I were not quite divorced yet, so I spent a lot of time around Bella too when she was a puppy and still do. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Awesome dog.
Kids need a dog though.
Sure.
So that's why they had Bella. But Bella comes here and she enjoys it, although she's probably kind of stir crazy. I haven't really taken her anywhere all like the last week. Took her for a walk the other day. I guess that counts as something. But I don't take her for a ride because I didn't want to get her fur all over my truck.
Prime time shedding.
Yes. Anyway, Adam, are you back to life now or what?
We are back.
Back to
Jesus Christ, I thought I was going to have to perform CPR over here or something.
Well,
He's
We
got
do
time
have a
on-
defibrillator back here.
honestly, when I
You have to have one.
when I cough, it hiccups.
It's not in a little closet over there?
No, it.
You don't want to know what's in the Grant Smith studio.
You're right. I don't want to know what's in here.
Speaking of that, I got a quick question. This is the Grant Smith commercial on the radio. Why do they say, is it happy birthday?
Oh, he's always, because he's talking about if you turn 65 or something for your Medicare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for your Medicare.
Helps
I
you
never
listen
got
to the
it.
whole thing.
And oh, yeah. And by the way, happy birthday.
Yeah, right.
It costs you no extra to have me or my staff.
You can have his staff,
Costs no extra
the
to have
whole
me
thing,
or my staff.
the whole staff.
Well, then, since we're talking about commercials, then I think it was the Bob
And
Always-
enchiladas.
always say hi to a person's name. Was it Charlie or something?
Better from the east. Say hi to Jack.
Say that's one. What's that mean?
I don't. Nobody fucking knows what that
Are you
means.
serious?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
because
I don't even think he knows.
I think it's the guy who owns the car wash that is never ever there.
And if you try to get a refund when it double charges you, forget about it.
Which way?
And then if you go to your bank, Eastern Michigan Bank, suck a dong, and say, hey, it double charged me, can you do this? And they're like, all right, well, I'll call you to set it up. No, I'm authorizing you via text to do this. They tried calling me while I was in the middle of a meeting. Well, we tried calling you. I'm like, no, I authorize you to go after it and get me my money back, my 13. Next day, tried calling me, I was in a fucking meeting. And I'm like, God damn it, I texted him. I'm like, how are we doing with this? And then no answer. A week later, this matter's been closed. And I didn't get my money back. Thanks a lot, Eastern Michigan Bank. You can suck my ball sack. You know what? I just gave up.
There's that endorsement that we're not getting.
Because I tried calling the car wash, and nobody answered. So I'm like, I'll just go to my bank. You know, most banks are really good about this shit.
Most banks.
But then, this matter's now closed. And I'm like, you motherfuckers. I'm like, I guess, forget it. You can have my $13 or whatever odd cents it was.
Get out of here.
It was the principle. I got double charged for a car wash.
You can get 2 bags of the chili cheese beef jerky.
Right. Yeah, you can. That's 2 bags of chili cheese beef jerky.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right.
I'd be pissed.
But Eastern Michigan, we tried to call you. Well, why do you need to call me? I authorized you to give me my money back. What the fuck do we need to talk about?
We can't get you money back. We need that money.
We need to talk to you. What do you need to possibly talk to me on the phone about?
Right.
I left you I scanned a copy of the receipt, sent it to them. I sent them the time. I sent them the transaction number. I sent them everything and said, this one's wrong.
I have a.
It's kind of like when I'm telling you guys, it's fucking boneless buffalo wings. Boneless.
Look at it.
Boneless.
They're fucking boneless.
Boneless.
Paul?
Yeah, this is Paul. This is Paul right now. Yeah. Hey,
Holy shit.
I do have an Eastern Michigan Bank story that you may appreciate.
They can suck my dong.
Well, that too. Anyway, So for the longest time, I kept on getting these charges to my account from FanDuel. I do not have a FanDuel account. Never have, never will.
Yep, I just had that problem with Thumb Bank.
Did you really?
Yep, it's going on right now.
And so like $500 just randomly disappeared on my account. And I kept calling like, this is not me. And yet, I'm not gonna name the guy's name in Deckerville here, but he was like mocking me. Hey, making any purchases of FanDuel lately? I'm like, no, I haven't.
Wait a second. While you were in the bank or outside of the bank?
In the bank.
That should be a fireable offense. Absolutely.
They should not be discussing any of your.
When did this happen?
It is
This is
actually,
like a year or two ago.
it is actually against any bank's policy, and because it's part of like their rules that they have to abide by for their audits and things like that. You cannot. So I was told very strictly that if I saw you in the bank while I was working, I can't tell Phil, hey, I saw JTK in the bank, because things like, oh,
It's the same with
Wait.
medical stuff too.
JTK doesn't bank at that bank. Do it there. And then, oh, JTK's got, 4 mistresses, 5 kids, and he's got to put money in the account in that bank for it.
So it's kind of
yeah.
funny because like even like with my sister, Dr. Allison, like I've got all kinds of people be like, yeah, your sister's my doctor, blah blah blah, and I could mention it to her and she can't
say anything
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
She can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, even if they tell me.
Customer or patient, how you say that?
Confidentiality, yeah.
She was able to confirm that Paul has a bigger penis.
Motherfucker.
That's not a fireable offense.
No.
Right. That's just not the truth.
Right.
So yeah, no, okay. See, I didn't realize that about that. That's interesting because like he was literally being like a smart ass about it. He's like,
Fuck him.
You make it more like, make more bets on FanDuel. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
And I'm sure he was just trying to be cheeky, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Not
didn't take it
cool,
very
man.
funny
Not cool.
because
That's
this went
different.
on for 3 consecutive months, like every other
You
week.
know what? I'll still take my $13 and some odd cents back from the Sandusky Car Wash if you decide to do something. Is this verbal confirmation enough? Yes, I want my money back.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
You should.
So I hope whoever is, if there's anybody working for Eastern Michigan Bank watching this, go fuck yourself.
Or help,
Yeah.
or help JTK out. With,
Or you could totally redeem yourself.
By giving Phil his $13 back,
Or come wash his car.
or just
2 times.
just
Or 2 bags of jerky.
or invest my quote unquote money from FanDuel that I allegedly put in, which I did.
Or
not.
maybe
It just happened to me. I just got my card back. I mean, I do dabble.
Yeah.
But
But not
It
it happened with
happened-
FanDuel though.
it would happen through MGM and Venmo.
yeah.
They're saying I'm negative. I have to, my account's frozen, and I owe $500 some in Venmo. $10.
Phil.
Or maybe if I entered from the east, they can give me a company a car wash.
Say hi to Jack.
All right, Jack. He's like, I don't know, man. I'm losing money hand over fist here with the construction. I can't be giving away car wash. I already paid for it.
And I mean, it looks like you're a little perplexed
good?
there.
Yep.
I made a logical.
Paul just short-circuited me.
I made a logical point. And he's like,
Wait,
Well, I'm
logical
not
points
used-
on the podcast?
I'm
No
not used to
way.
hearing that on him. That's how I knew it was Paul.
fuckers, you motherfuckers.
Brings me back to what was that movie? Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yeah.
Just right there.
Right.
You.
I love how he's
You
got
could have started it.
I love the 3 black kids crack
Oh
me
my
up, though.
God. That was.
He raises them as his own.
That's my. You know that their skin is darker than the sausage. Or no, it's dick.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Oh, it was. So I brought up something earlier today on the chat,
Mhm.
and I wanted to find everybody's true reaction to it.
Let's hear.
So earlier I came to the realization that Jared from Subway was a pedophile.
Absolutely.
Subway helped him lose a lot of weight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Decreasing his mass.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, Subway helped make him less of a pedophile. Ergo, Subway's heroes.
Well, I watched an
So
episode
less of a pedophile by volume.
Well, yeah.
Right.
He is a sick fuck. I just watched something on him. He's sick.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm really sick. Might be sicker than the BPK killer.
The what?
BTK killer, not the JTK.
His cholesterol is great though because of all those,
Right.
low fat Subway subs. Eat fresh. So yeah, less of a pedophile.
Yeah.
I guess that's an argument.
It is an argument.
It's
I wonder how
it's really more of a fact.
I wonder how the kids feel about that.
You're right, Adam. Now that I think about it more. Always not. Is this Paul drinking the beer or?
No, Paul is commenting.
We're gonna have alter egos here.
Paul
sent us a message.
Paul sent us a message, therefore, ergo, I'm Phil.
Thank you.
Hard to tell.
Give me on this.
Not my fault, and I work for Eastern, and we reviewed it, and you watched your truck twice.
I washed my truck twice.
Sorry, I gotta run. We will talk soon.
I washed my truck twice within 3 minutes. Washed it twice within 3 minutes of each other.
Right, because it takes 10 minutes to go through the fucking automatic.
Bingo!
Dumbass.
What the fuck's
All
going on?
right, we gotta change this
Paul
subject here.
sent
You
you
know-
a message?
Paul sent me a message.
Okay.
Sent us a message.
The girl on the video at that car wash.
Yes.
My wife can do a
Spot on voice impression.
just unbelievably spot on.
So Paul is
I
actually
always choose the top wash.
Paul is out there watching. Just FYI.
What a bastard.
Okay. Breaking news. Do we have the breaking news drop?
We do.
Breaking news. We need breaking news.
Break.
Breaking news. Well, the Glory Hole Cowboy's not with us here tonight, but he's here in spirit. Did you see this? Did you see this? This is something that's near and dear to our hearts. Joey Chestnut is out of the 2024 Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest over a deal with a rival brand. Did you guys see this?
No, I haven't.
You guys have not seen this.
I
This
have
is
not
breaking
seen
news this afternoon. Literally, this story posted at 2 p.m. this afternoon, Tuesday.
Does that make next Monday's eating contest in Buffalo Wild Wings with the P&A Podcast Express the largest eating contest that we're a part of?
Yes.
And will
it is.
Kobayashi come out of retirement?
I've sent him a note. He is thinking about, even if we have to video him in,
Mm-hmm.
he might attend.
Right on.
Do we need a translator?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't plan on saying anything anyway. He's like, you loser.
I've dubbed it Elastic Waistband Night.
Okay, so here we go. So back to the story here. Joey Chestnut is one.
Stop right now. What the? That was awesome. Oh,
You're going to want to wear stretchy pants.
Yes.
Oh, wait a second.
go, Phil.
Joey Chestnut has won the competition 16 times in every year since 2016. So for the first time since 2016, we will have a new mustard belt champion this July 4th. Legendary competitive eater will not participate in the 2024 Nathan's Famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest. He's won the event, as I said, 16 times, 8-time defending champion. Recently signed a deal to represent Impossible Foods, a rival vegan brand of Nathan's.
What?
Vegan.
Go fuck yourself, Chestnut.
Oh, come on, you gotta hit the gate. Come on.
I don't have the hot cake. He's on it.
hell?
Since you bet a lot on FanDuel, what the fuck? What's the odds now? Who's the winner?
Fuck you.
What? I'm just saying.
See, that's a great callback right there. What is the dog doing? Bella.
No!
I scared it.
There's, I have more.
Vegan hot dogs? What
Yes.
the fuck?
Impossible. Yeah, the
Isn't that just a
Impossible Foods. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a turd essentially.
Yeah.
Don't.
It's already been. It's things that have already been broken down.
You have to keep them in a humidor.
All right. In a statement from
Anyway.
from Major League Eating, aka what's up, Bella? In a statement from Major League Eating, aka MLE, said the organizers tried to accommodate Chestnut and his team, but to no avail. Here's their statement: MLE, that's Major League Eating, and Nathan's went to great lengths in recent months to accommodate Joey and his management team, agreeing to the appearance fee and allowing Joey to compete in a rival, unbranded hot dog eating contest on Labor Day for
Why are
nearly
you looking at me?
For nearly,
I was waiting for you to say something. Never mind.
for nearly 2 decades, we have worked under the same basic hot dog exclusivity provisions. However, it seems that Joey and his managers have prioritized a new partnership with a different hot dog brand over our long-time relationship. Joey Chestnut is an American hero. We would love nothing more than to have him at Nathan's famous international hot dog eating contest. We hope he returns when he is not representing a rival brand. That's Major League Eating MLE's official statement.
Do you have any numbers of what he would get paid?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. The 40-year-old Joey Chestnut is the world record holder for the most hot dogs and buns eaten when he consumed 76 in 10 minutes in 2021. Last year, Chestnut won for the 16th consecutive time after taking down 62 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes, 14 more than the second place finisher. He also has the current mark of the top 10 record, like the number like 10 through 1, like most dogs consumed in a contest. He's all 1 through 10.
Okay.
So, according to the New York Post, Chestnut received $200,000 to take part in the 2023 hot dog eating competition. He was offered a 4-year. Last year was offered a 4-year, $1.2 million deal from Nathan's.
No shit.
So that deal's got to be bigger from Impossible Foods than $1.2 million over 4 years. Or else he's stupid.
Now I kind of wish my kids would have grown up to be pro eaters.
Why do you think I'm working so hard to get us in all these eating competitions? A champion will arise among us, and we're never going to make any money doing this. But God damn it, if we get a fucking eater,
Not with that attitude.
But if we get an eater,
Hey, he ate 9 3/4.
I had
dogs,
9 3/4.
Yeah, I ate
I
9
got the belt.
Yeah.
you are the reigning champion.
Speaking of, are we doing that again this 4th of July?
Yes, we are.
Oh my God.
And this year it's going to be in a little bit different of a setting, but it's still be casual.
Here?
It's not going to be here. We're thinking it's going to be a more public venue that drinking alcoholic beverages will be allowed.
Wait a minute.
It'll be permitted.
Yes.
Wait, more public.
I want that to be public.
Well, it's going to be us. It's not going to be like, it's going to be at a park or something.
Oh, okay.
Like a pavilion.
Okay, got it.
Like a pavilion.
Okay.
That way, it's a little easier for all of us because it takes the stress off because no one has to host it. Everyone clean up after yourself, and there's plenty of space, and it's out in the open air. And we found a place. I'm working on it with the pavilion, electricity, so we can podcast.
Is there a place on N40? That place on 46?
That's one of the possible venues. That's the second. That's number 2. Number 1's actually going to be, I think, the park right
That's
in
where they
Silver.
camped at on 46. I went to a wedding there. It was awesome.
No, this is a one on Freeburger Road as you're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the other one was right in Silver. And the third possibility would be right here in Deckerville and possibly Wilson Park. I've got 3.
We got
Venues are like grapes. You got to work on them in bunches.
Okay.
Yep. Because you never know on 4th of July what might be.
I mean, 4th of July is on a Thursday this year.
But and also it's nice because we're going to
I
do
think
it.
we'll be okay.
We're going to do it on the actual 4th of July because I want to get it away because a lot of people have Friday off. Let's get that day out of the way. Let's get it done, and then everybody can move on with their weekend. You will hear more details next week about the 4th of July hot dog eating contest. I'll have it all nailed down. But first, we have to get out of the way.
We got a company.
We have to get out of the way the Buffalo Wild Wings Boneless Wing Eating Challenge.
Yes. What was your prediction? I heard 2 of them on our group chat. What did you think you were going to say? What were you going to eat?
Grab a chair. There's some fully ones in the. What do I think I'm going to eat for Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah.
Wings. I'm thinking I'm going to cash out at about 30 to 35 probably.
And
Are you
Mike
going for the
Contra-
lunch or are you going for the?
I'm thinking about going for the heat, but I'm a little scared because I know that the heat's going to require their hottest sauce, and I've never tried their hottest sauce. It's their blazing. We just looked at it last night.
Yeah.
My sister works there.
So I've never tried their hottest new one. So I'm thinking I might have to slip in there at some point this weekend and just give it a try first. Because if I commit to that and just burn down, then I'm not going to do either. I'm not going to be able to. So I'll know once I try the sauce if I can go for volume or if I can go for the heat.
Right.
It's the hottest sauce is the blazing sphincter.
Yes.
If you eat 30
It's
blazing sphincters-
AKA the flinging asshole.
Right. If you eat 30 of those, that's like eating 60 of them, in my imagination.
I would not eat 30 of them. I'd shoot for 15 because I've had their previous hottest, which would be their wild blazing wild,
Right.
and I have eaten 10 of those in a setting. And let me tell you what, I shit my brains out. I could handle the heat. I could handle everything else. But within an hour, my stomach went. Made that exact noise.
How did it go?
And next thing you know, I was almost like a chew toy for a dog that had stepped on.
Aren't you glad you got a bidet?
I'm gonna need it.
Yeah. There's another one of our guests. He said he was going to eat 80.
I've heard.
Yes.
I've heard.
Allegedly.
Lindley hasn't tossed out his official. Yeah, Lindley said 80, right?
Yes.
And Andrew Carr said he was going to be there. He tossed out he was going to also eat 80.
I thought he said 50 something.
He said he could beat the record of the current house record.
Okay, that's
The
right.
current house record in Fort Gratiot is 57.
57. And that's either.
These are boneless wings.
Okay, I'm just asking for
Asshole.
if you're out there. It's boneless.
Boneless.
Yes.
So it's boneless wings.
Yep. That would be correct.
So it's now the time to talk again about the rules. Wait, we talked about the rules already, but it's going to be tomorrow. So, it's the magic of podcast. That one I actually recorded one last night.
We didn't. We talked about talking about more of the rules, but yeah, like a rule like we have some, and we'll have a complete list of rules there. But basically, for the how hot can you trot challenge, you have to eat all of the ones that you order in that, which is either going to be 5 or 6, depending on when you order them. So there's strategy there, but you have to eat all of them. So if you order 5, you've got to eat 5. You can't get by with 1. In order to be qualified, you have to eat all the ones you're brought at that heat level.
So, and what Adam is talking about here is your first order is 10 boneless wings with fries. You can get 2 sauces, 2 different sauce choices, or they're dry rubs, or just no sauce.
They have some good dry rubs.
They do. I enjoy the
Chipotle, something.
I enjoy the dry rub. So the second reorder, once you finish the first 10 and the fries, is just 6 wings, but you can only get 1 sauce. Just 1 sauce. These are Buffalo Wild Wings rules. So
Okay.
we are adhering to them because it gives us some structure. If not, with these fucking heathens, you get nothing but goddamn chaos.
Sure. And is there a time limit?
Hey, I don't appreciate you yelling at me
There
like
is
that.
no time limit.
Okay.
However, they close at midnight.
Yes.
So you can go to open and close, right? $19.99 or whatever.
You literally could, yes. It says right on their flyers, there is no time limit to this offer.
Okay.
However,
So-
it is within 1 operating day.
Sure.
So you cannot come back the next day and be like, I paid my $19.99 and I wasn't done.
Just to give all the details real quick, it is Monday, June 17th, 2024, at the Fort Gratiot Buffalo Wild Wings, 255 24th Avenue, Fort Gratiot, Michigan. And registration is going to be at 6:30. The actual eating contest, 7 o'clock. Basically, you got to come in and go, I'm here and I
I
Oh,
want
was
to
gonna say, what's
And
my
then order, because
What's
it's going to take a while to get your
Yeah.
food. So
I was gonna say, what's my restriction?
it's 7's a soft. 7's soft. You can, if you get your food at 6:55, you can start eating. We're not going to be like, nope.
Adam,
So-
you know that Sir Phil's going to be there an hour early.
No.
yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
That's how you give him my time.
So, and here's the other thing. I extend this to any of our listeners and participants of this contest. We are starting at 7 o'clock. If you are still eating when they close, I personally will take you back there at noon on a Monday or Wednesday. That's when the deal is. I will pay for it and we'll continue the challenge and see how many you can eat. If you're still eating at midnight, that would be 5 hours of eating wings, and they're probably going to get you at least, I would say, close to 100 in that time.
Look at those eyes. Look at the
You hear that, Junior?
That's probably the new best friend.
Wait,
Then we
no,
just
you
become
talking-
best friends.
Yeah.
So there is an entry fee.
Look me in the eye.
You pay your own damn bill. That's the entry fee.
Well, that's bullshit.
For prizes, you get bragging rights, number 1.
Sure.
Bragging rights. Number 2, you can have a guest appearance on the podcast. A coveted guest appearance that we allow anybody
It's
to
so
come in.
difficult to get on this podcast.
We allow anybody to come in and be on the podcast. You get one of those spots.
This is awkward.
And then any other junk we can find later on. Like it might be the hula girl or the tequila bottle.
Free entry in the bidet.
Yeah, one free ticket to the bidet.
For 1 week, I will give you a key to my house so you can come use the bidet.
Oh my God, you just.
Sold. You got
So-
me. Yeah, I might need it that night actually.
We do have the two categories: the how hot can you trot category, and then the how much can you munch category.
I'm flipping off the camera, not you guys.
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
I'm telling you right now, who's going to win the hot to trot one.
Phil
Oh, yeah.
or Paul.
I don't know.
I don't
No,
know, dude.
I think
There's-
he's got some competition. I have a ringer coming.
I am nervous about this. I'm not kidding you. Because I know when I took down that last, I think it was 10 of them. I took down 10 of their blazing, wild blazing. Dude,
Boneless or bone in?
I did boneless then. It was on my birthday.
Ah.
And they said, for your birthday, you get 10 free wings. I'm like, I might as well get your hottest ones and let's give it a whirl. And I did it. And the waitress is just sitting there looking at me. She's like, you're insane. And I held a
Are
good
you
face.
human?
How many did you consume before you started feeling it? Just the first bite?
Oh, about 4 or 5, my stomach started flipping.
That's not right.
And I said, this isn't good. But the problem was they didn't even taste good. They had heat. They had major heat that there's the flavor.
Now
sucked.
see, there's that fine line.
It tasted like a chemical toilet.
So there is one there. I won't say what it is because I don't want to hear from all the people that have. I don't want to hear from all the people that love it, but there is one that to me kind of tastes like pine sauce smells. Yeah, it's not good.
Garlic parm?
No.
That was good.
That was not bad. So the hottest one, but I maintained face because I was single at the time and the bartender waitress was pretty cute. So I ate them all. I cleaned myself up, my face. Oh, I did not shit my pants. I had a couple beers. I went back to work and I sat at my computer for all of 11 minutes. And then I was in the bathroom for a solid 2 hours after that.
Oh my god.
And by the end, it was nothing but what I would describe, what I think is probably the air that comes off of lava right on top of it, is what it felt like.
And how long did it take for your body to get regular?
I would say it took 3 to 5 days.
Nice.
Jeez, was that
And
worth
you're
it?
And you're going to try this again.
It still has.
Hey,
It still has.
glory is forever, my friend.
I go for quantity, not the heat. Yeah, I can't do heat.
Yeah, I already have.
I thought I was going to squeak out of this one by going with the, because I do enjoy like the third rung down now. It used to be the second. The third rung down, I do genuinely enjoy that one, and I could eat 30 of those. So,
What
and
is that?
it did not fuck with me.
So
But once you get to their wild ones, they're like wild, they're blazing ones.
Oh.
Like the third one down, their third hottest one. I can eat those all day long, and they don't
But,
fuck with my stomach.
You know, there's a fine line from like a good taste, like for hot,
Right.
or like it's just like you don't taste anything, and then you feel like ass after the fact.
Absolutely.
You know,
That's the first time I ate Thai food. I got the hottest Thai food, and it
Right.
sucked.
I
love
love
Thai food. I love Thai
Thai food.
So I got some Chinese food in Ohio one time, which I know that sounds like some kind of horror movie.
And you're a Michigan fan?
Well, we were down there on vacation.
Okay.
The kids wanted to go down
Wait
to
a minute.
Toledo Zoo.
hey, I was just there on Sunday.
So we were at the Toledo Zoo, and we went to this Chinese restaurant, and I ordered, like a Szechuan
I just
chicken
got
or
you
something,
know, glad you
something
found
little
it.
with a little spicy to it, but they had these little chilies in there that I didn't see,
Oh, those ones in Thai food?
and
Those are killers, dude. Those
I
little
bit
ones.
one, and I
Oh,
mean,
hell yeah.
it felt like I had a knife in my mouth. It just.
That was the Joey Chestnut story. We're done with that.
So I
there
do
is
want to
something
throw
on
this
the
out
side.
there. I do
Right.
want to throw this out there real quick. Everybody needs to come and challenge for this, for the how much can you munch or how hot can you try.
This is our first very public eating challenge.
Put down as much as you can. Go punish that toilet and you ride that thing to Valhalla in glory, like a man.
How bad are we gonna feel though if on Tuesday Buffalo Wild Wings doesn't open? They pull a Red Lobster.
Power goes out. Too many utility trucks around.
Or all of a sudden there's breaking news. There is an official chicken shortage this summer. Thanks to some assholes in Fort Gratiot.
Does Cookie Monster, I heard he was going to go.
He's gonna be there.
Does
I
he
think,
like
right?
the heat?
I believe so.
He said he's not gonna ever be part of any eating challenge.
Oh, okay.
He mentioned that he might try and do the heat challenge,
Okay.
but I don't know for sure. We'll wait and see if he chimes in here.
That's why I was chiming to go.
He wanted to remind Junior that we're live.
No shit.
You keep picking your nose.
Oops.
I haven't picked my nose once.
Joking.
He was trying to say your ass.
Get into your seat when you go to the movies. So do you guys like this setup now?
I love it.
I felt like we were way too on top of each other before. And so
And we're going to expand, decorate better, more. If you come across anything, you know, we're all for it. But
Sure.
we figure we could put, you know, either two, just like you guys are now, or we can put a third over there pretty easily.
Yeah.
You know, we have the room for it, and we're gonna,
get a better table for over there.
yeah,
And better chairs. These chairs will be over there. We're probably going to get a better table for over here. But I think this camera thing will work nicely the way we kind of got it split.
No, I like
It's
it.
not too awkward. You guys, so it looks like on that, they're probably a mile away from us, but they're literally like 6 feet away.
Right.
well, studio's only. You ever seen like
But
the,
it feels like we're a mile away from you.
So I've been on the set of a couple different sitcoms, and it's weird because what you see, it looks like an apartment, but what they see is like an abyss of lights and crowd and seats and everything else.
Sure.
yeah, it's not like that here.
Cue the laugh.
It looks more like an apartment.
How astute, man. We've come fucking full circle.
I know.
Cue the awkward laughter in the background. That one, yeah. Yeah.
What do we got over here?
Yeah. I don't know this guy.
That's my friend.
Okay. Elaborate.
Well, we know that's a lie.
Paul.
What? That's perfect.
Hey,
Say-
Paul, can you give me a
Paul, say no more.
please? Grab one if you want.
That was cool. That was hilarious.
Yeah, Paul, help yourself to anything in the fridge. You're fine.
Oh.
Those lights are just like perfectly. They're not. I just fucking sat it there and turned it on.
Huh. The shadows are weird.
No, I'm melting.
Everything's in 3D now.
What's going on here?
I see in a fourth dimension.
Oh, we should do a 3D episode.
We should,
What?
We should not.
We can, you know, we can take stuff like this, the camera, and be like,
Dude, oh, that was the blue one.
Really?
did it hit you?
No.
Oh,
You're a dick.
that I
You
want to
didn't
go back and look at that now though, because I came really close.
You
to
did
it.
actually.
Like that was.
And then
perfect.
and your luck camera would have fell on the table. And
Well, I was,
Hey,
I'm like,
He hits
I
the
gotta get
camera.
this close. I gotta get this close. And then it was. I'm like, oh shit.
Takes out the camera. Shit.
But that should.
hey, we're done here.
And I'm the fucking roadie, so I'd have to fucking run through there. Oh, boy.
So since we talked, can I rewind and go back to what you're trying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And since you guys, I know it's Cookie Monster, I know it's not a sports podcast. I just want your guys' intake on this. And
Thank you,
I know what you're gonna call me when I bring this up.
motherfucker.
Nope. Topic is WNBA.
Oh, no.
No, but this is for our countries, for the Olympics. And if you guys, I shouldn't have brought it.
Just
got
do
that
it.
really. Wow, you're a terrible producer.
Just do it. All right, go ahead, Judy.
But no, Caitlin Clark. You know,
No.
they're leaving her out
Okay.
of the Olympic team.
Why would they? She's averaging like 7 points a game in the fucking WNBA.
And about 2 attacks a game. On top of that, anyway, I digress.
And she's flopping worse than LeBron.
Right.
True that. That's another.
So,
However,
honestly,
she's handling it better than the media is. Fact.
But here's another thing too, that they had a road game. I don't know where it was. She plays for the
Indiana Fever.
right? And this arena that they played in only sat 20,000 people.
Yeah.
And this is-
Only. Have you ever tried to attract 20,000 people to something?
No.
Yeah, well,
We can't even. We barely attract 5 people to a podcast.
they sold more
Yeah.
tickets than that and went to a men's arena. I don't know what state it was, and sold out of that. I'm talking about the marketing event. I think that
so let me. I'm going to lay out a prediction, an official prediction.
sure
So
there's gonna be short people running.
by the end of the year, by the end of the season, the WNBA will be back to the woeful numbers that it had, because she is not the end all be all they hope she would be.
Right.
I don't think she will be. And they'll just be back to, because they're imploding on themselves.
Right.
You know, so it's a bad scenario all the way around. And I'll be honest with you, all their games are played in men's arenas because unless they play in like a small college arena somewhere,
I think they played at
They-
the
they
Hoosier
can't-
Stadium or whatever, Indiana Hoosier.
they can't afford their own stadiums.
Right.
So
But let's face it, though, Caitlin Clark, very talented. However, in the NBA, not nearly the most talented player.
Oh, not even close.
She might make an all-star game or something, but she's not going to be, because let's face it, very diluted competition in college, I feel like.
we have a correction. She's averaging 13.3 points a game, and all I can say is she could be hotter.
And all I can say is I just came up with the number 7 off the top of my head because there was no way I would ever put in my search history how many points per game is Caitlin Clark averaging in the WNBA.
No.
That's reserved for finer things.
I was gonna say, would that produce some weird search results like in the future? Or?
It might mix up with some of the things that are my favorite porn genres, and that would be weird.
It would be.
That's awkward. All right. Anyway.
All right. Thanks for the input, guys.
But-
I brought that up.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, what's the big deal? She got left to the Olympic team. What did he do?
Right.
She's a rookie.
She hasn't,
She's
she
a
hasn't-
rookie.
and plus she
Well,
hasn't had a
She's
break.
in the league for 3
I just-
weeks.
Right.
I just said for this specific player, the Olympic team or committee, whatever, brought it out how many weeks ahead of time? Why would you do that?
Right.
Fuck it, just don't even say it.
What we're gonna do?
Well,
Like
they're
pass up
trying-
on.
You know why? Because we're talking about it right now.
they're
and
trying
let me
to
tell
keep
you
it
what.
Right.
They're trying to keep it in the news. You know, there was the whole thing with Pat McAfee the other day, where McAfee.
Oh, just like,
Oh, McAfee!
I've been in computer world and McAfee comes into my brain. Anyways, he basically went on a whole tirade about her being great for the sport, and he mentioned that some people didn't like her because she was a white bitch. Is exactly how he put it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The funny thing is, it was all like, from what I understand, it was all like old white dudes who got pissed about it. So
Wait, do we fit that now?
yes.
Ah.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it, Junior.
So stop bitching about him calling her a white bitch.
I wish her the best. You know what? Just so everybody would shut the fuck up, I wish she would get that 13.3 points up to about like 19 or something like that.
Right.
Well,
Which would be near the leading scorer in the WNBA.
I don't want to see it fail for sure. I mean, but I am totally sick of hearing about just the whole thing.
Sure.
Either let it be good and get good, like organically, but stop shoving it down our throats. For the
Right.
love of God.
The other day, SportsCenter literally went 48 straight minutes about her in the WNBA. It's like, I don't care. There's the NHL finals on. There's baseball in its time right now.
ESPN hates the NHL.
Yeah, we know this. Yes.
It's not a sports podcast, but yeah.
Hi, Cookie.
So does that mean we should talk about the NHL since it's not a sports podcast?
We should talk about
No,
NHL. Hell
I
yeah.
will.
Look what the hell Florida's
What do you
doing
think
to
about the
Edmonton.
NHL right now. Well, yeah, Drake put $500,000 on Edmonton.
Whoa.
Hell yeah. Wait.
How's that going?
He's
Not good so
I know
far.
he is.
Could have said it better right there.
And I want to give commends to what's his name, the coach for UConn. He turned down
Danny Hurley.
Danny Hurley turned down a 10-year,
6 years, 70
6-year,
million
$70 million contract to coach the Lakers
to stay at UConn.
to stay at UConn. 'Cause he-
Brother, I'm extending this offer to the Lakers right now. You pay me like $2 million, I'll come coach your team.
Yeah. Well, you have to deal with LeBron.
That's fine. I'll just let him coach because that's what it really warrants
That's
to.
really
Yeah.
what happens. Well,
Absolutely.
seriously,
I just feel like,
He
hey,
didn't want to have no part
LeBron,
of
what do
it.
you think we should do?
yeah, he didn't want part of that shit.
Absolutely.
They're going to be horrible the next couple of years because of LeBron.
So I'm egoless when it comes to this. I'll take the paycheck. I'll be
also
the
keep
figurehead.
complaining.
And yeah, if you say, I'm a man, I'm 45, but LeBron's almost as old as me.
Okay, Mike Gundy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like-
man, I'm
Like,
40.
don't pick on these young men over here. I'm the coach.
Well, JTK told me earlier that, because that's on FanDuel, that this is a good solid
How are your
bet.
parlays doing?
They're not.
I'm just saying, Bronny, his son, LeBron, the over and under in what pick he would be is 52-ish, I think.
I
Is that what he
thought-
was?
I thought LeBron was supposed to go where his son went.
That's what I'm saying.
So everybody was joking like, "Oh, the Pistons should draft him." LeBron
that.
would never come to the Pistons.
Boo.
Ever.
You know what I hope? I hope that Cleveland drafts LeBron or LeBron's kid Ronnie.
No, I
And
was
I
saying,
hope
I was
they
saying
don't
that
sign
facetiously, by the way.
So
Okay.
here's the thing: is he just wants to go and play a couple games to say he played with his kid,
And then
he's
he's gonna
probably going to retire.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I cannot wait for
I
that.
can't either.
Let's have a podcast
I cannot
party
wait for that guy.
LeBron's
Yeah.
retirement.
Yeah,
A non-sports podcast party.
for
Where,
LeBron's
Sorry,
retirement.
yes.
Yeah, I
It's
cannot
a
wait for that
retirement
to
party.
Celebration, Mitchell.
It's a celebration, bitches.
Nice.
I love that drop.
That's awesome.
We haven't played that one very much.
I didn't know you guys had that as a drop.
I had to make that one, absolutely.
Well, good for you guys.
I'm working on a couple ones. I got.
But no, I just heard that in Detroit. Like, no, sorry, not a sports podcast. I just heard that in Detroit sports, like, talk radio. Oh, draft Brownie to Detroit, then LeBron will have to come here. It's like, no, LeBron will say, "Fuck you, I'm out."
Well, that's what I'm saying. After he left Cleveland, he went on a national televised where he's going, like a high school recruit.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started fucking hating LeBron. When he went to Miami.
That's accurate.
I'm taking my talents to South Beach.
Fuck that. Go fuck
That was
yourself.
so gay.
So
It was so.
What's up?
bring the
And
second
he
to
leaves
the
his
last one
hometown.
back
He's got
up,
like CBY and shit.
That's
right.
and bring the last one down.
That's what I'm saying.
This
Ronnie,
one?
perfect for Cleveland draft Ronnie. You think they're going to sign LeBron?
I don't know. Do you think they would?
You guys? I would tell him go fuck himself.
Oh, I would too.
Yeah.
If
This is
you
the second
wanted-
time you left us? Fuck you.
Yeah,
Well, and
you're never going to play with that fucking kid.
is his kid getting
His kid's not that good.
No, he's not.
and he's had some pretty major health issues. What's
Yes.
he doing playing in the NBA?
Yeah, didn't he have like a heart attack or something like
Yes.
that?
Cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
And
That kills more people.
I'm glad that he's
That
fine.
kills poor people.
I have nothing against Ron
Oh my god.
because his dad's a jack off.
Am I wrong? No, that would kill a poor person.
Yes, Adam, you're right.
Cardiac arrest doesn't care about poor people.
Wait till you
It does
No,
not
it-
discriminate.
Wait till you have that
Kills
Buffalo
them
Wild
done
Wings.
good.
We probably need that drop. George Bush does not care about black people. We're all gonna get laid.
Or that.
Junior, would you fill this again? Please.
Meatloaf!
Meatloaf Jr.
I'm gonna knock everything
Right
over.
behind
Dude. We don't even have that kind of time.
Is this why you guys invite me to be a feature guy?
It's not even a drink, it's soda
We
pop.
can invite you.
There you go. See,
The front door is open. He just walked in.
Again, what's my man's name here? Is it Paul? It's Paul.
He doesn't. If he doesn't want his name on there, we won't put his name on there.
I got you.
Well, I don't know what your name is, but good job.
Fair enough. You need work at a bar?
Can I call him anonymous?
You can call him
Thank you,
anonymous.
sir.
See, look at that, Junior.
What?
It was that fucking easy.
He
Go
didn't,
fuck yourself anytime you want a fucking PBR.
he didn't even
Asshole.
bitch. He didn't even bitch or lay a guilt trip.
So there we go. He's the podcast MVP.
Yay!
Yay! Junior, we love you. You do a great job. It's just you see what happens if Adam dries out over here, man.
Hey, real talk though. Does Blue Water miss us?
Jimmy's been on vacation for a week and a half.
Blue Water does not miss us. No one misses us.
Especially the old people.
Well,
They're-
the nice part is by the time we go back, most of them will be dead.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, there's the rototiller guy. We could actually get him a set of headphones too if we wanted to. But yeah.
We probably should.
So
Wait.
I see this
Is he
Saturday.
the tiller guy?
No, he's not.
Okay. I just had to make sure.
I see this Saturday. There's the music in the park is dedicated to Gloria Willis.
G. Willis, yeah. God rest. Everybody wear pink. That was their favorite color. Pink in the park.
So is your shirt purple or pink? I can't really tell.
I don't know. What did you call my shorts that one day?
Salmon.
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 Yeah, but you said something pretty funnier than that.
I don't know. Probably won't smell like fish.
Petunia pink.
Oh no, it's
Junior, do you need a beer? This guy's about. We'll grab one if you need one. He offered a second
Sure.
ago.
Hey, Junior.
he grabbed me one.
Thanks for the sign.
No problem. No, and going back to that too. I told you guys yesterday, ahead of my meeting. First of all, thank you guys for sponsoring for our Carsonville Lions Club P&A Podcast, JTK. I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry.
I had nothing to do with the signs. Told you that 2 straight years. But when I told this gentleman I was talking about yesterday,
So it wasn't Stoliker then, you said.
No,
so
it
we
wasn't.
take back all the dirty bitches about Stoliker.
That's
Sorry.
right. No, it wasn't. You guys were on it. It was Cookie too that was on it.
Cookie was on a tirade.
This motherfucker's a pedophile. And he's not a pedophile. No, you.
No, that was Tim. Whoa. We need to backtrack.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
Jared?
No, not Jared.
Yeah.
When it comes to anything to do with any of that, that was not Stoliker. That was
Yes.
a different person.
Right.
Yeah.
Stahl's a great dude. I thought he
just like
fucked up
doing
my
shit.
sign, but he didn't.
But
But I also thought if he did it on purpose, that's a cerebral motherfucker right
That's
there.
what
That's the long play.
that's what made me chirp. And I said, man, this guy know Phil? You fucking with him? Because I swear to God, Silent S fucking told him straight up, please do not mess this up. Because I gave him your money and her the money and the note in the envelope that I put in here that you printed out.
And my best handwriting.
Yes, it was. I witnessed it. That fella.
Hey,
Oh, that was
she's a good dog.
Great dog.
nice.
So the hand printed note.
Yeah, and I didn't bring it up to him at the outing, you know. And when I mentioned to him at our meeting yesterday, he got pissed.
What?
He did. Our gentleman did, but it was
Pissed at us?
It's his. No. He got his stuff and he fucked it up.
Oh, pissed at himself. That's who
Can I come on your meetings sometime? Just as a
Absolutely.
guest?
You're a Lion.
Absolutely.
Remember,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
assume,
I'm a-
I assume if you're a member of the
You're a
Lions, you could probably go to any of the other.
You sure can.
Yeah.
You can go to
Did you guys have
international.
the district governor at your?
No.
No. Okay. Just good. We just had our officer installations here last Thursday. He talks a lot.
No, he's probably not allowed there then. At that place.
Well, he's done next month, so God bless you.
Right.
Sorry.
So, anyways, he said, I requested the signs and everything, and he took it right out of my hand, and he was pissed. His daughter and his wife do the signs.
I hope you didn't get somebody slapped.
That's not my problem.
Do your job better.
You
Huh?
know what?
Whoa.
Not like, that looks awesome.
I bet you he removes the name Paul with their tears.
He's like, I need some lubricant
And
to
I
get this
even-
off the side.
I offered to give him another $50 for a club to redo it, and he said no.
But I do want the one with Paul on it because
I will
it's
ask him.
become a whole thing now.
I
So
know.
I have a feeling that sign is going to, they're just going to take those letters off and read them.
Really?
Oh, you should tell him it needs to be Paul on one side and Phil on the other.
I'm not telling him anything
God
else.
damn it, Junior.
Fuck you. You know how much I had to do to get this? He's pissed.
You had to whine.
What if he takes his wife to a fucking and his daughter to a goddamn pig park? Because he's gonna kill
I got it. You didn't have to fill in the blanks there.
You know, they should learn to spell. That right there is how you fix the gene pool, my friend.
Paul's a viable name, though.
It is.
It's not like they spelled it pale
Paul?
or something.
him. This ball over here.
Yeah. Any more comments from Paul on the?
Not that I've seen here recently. We have had a couple of high bellas.
Hi, Bella.
Dude, Bella's awesome. She loves me.
She's the star of the show.
She is.
We need to put a link on her. She's licking a beer can over there.
Tigers are losing 3-0.
Ah, boo!
Shocker.
The Nationals are terrible.
See, now that Javi Baez is gone, there's no defense.
Javi Baez is a wizard at shortstop.
I did want to bring something up about that when we were talking about it earlier, but I refrained. Let you guys
Bring it up.
spew your nonsense. But anyways,
Oh, okay.
you ever have those guys that come into the league and you're just like, you hear their name and you're like, yep, nope, not gonna work out. Like Spencer Torkelson. That is not a name you're gonna hear like some announcer just go crazy. And Spencer Torkel, dun 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 dun
Is
dun
that him stroking up again?
dun 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 dun.
I'm not allowed to make jokes about that.
What?
About him stroking out. Have you heard the?
He just made one by himself.
No, I am not allowed to.
No, he just did.
No,
Though.
I was making a joke about Spencer.
Right.
But Junior didn't take it like that.
No, Junior made a joke about Adam stroking out. I cannot make those jokes.
If I have another
Last
fucking
time-
stroke, I'm kicking your
Last time I made those jokes, and it's been documented. I made one 3 weeks prior and one 1 week prior.
Yeah, I got it.
Because you can predict the future.
Yes. That's why it says fill the future at the fire.
Wasn't that the last time you
Yeah.
produced?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yes, Cookie, I do listen to all episodes. ASU.
Yeah,
Emotional
you
damage.
got that right.
Ah. Oh, Tiller guy, you don't need anything like that. That won't get old.
Was Matt Smith coming to the?
He is coming to the wing eating competition.
Oh, does he like spicy food?
He does, but he's going to go for quantity. He said.
Okay.
He said. I think all of us are a little gun shy about this latest blazing
Yeah,
nine
blazing.
pepper pot sauce or whatever they have.
God bless
Dude.
you, though. Be careful. I worry about you.
My only problem that I feel like is this could be the death of me, not because the sauce is too hot, but because it's like Drano for the soul, so I'll die of dehydration.
So roughly, how many flavors were on there?
How many flavors does
how many
Buffalo Wild Wings have?
total flavor?
Between the dry rubs,
Yes.
between all the sauces, I think there's like 27 or something like that.
Oh, really? I thought there would be a lot more.
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Do they get rid of some and then
They
new
have
ones come back?
They have seasonal ones. They have some new ones. They
Right.
have some they get, yeah.
Okay.
So Jamaican Jerk's been on there forever. But
Yes.
However, Nashville Hot was one of the fairly new ones they had, and it was so popular they kept it on board. They've got like a Buffalo Ranch one right now that's brand new. Look at me, like advertising more.
Yeah, really, you should take. Start a podcast.
Start a podcast.
For Buffalo Wild
You do a good job.
So
every day?
here's what happens if you start a podcast.
Okay.
It's kind of like the book if you give a mouse a cookie. If you start a podcast, you're gonna sit with your buddy in a bar, and you're gonna have a little bit of fun, and then that podcast is gonna grow, and next thing you know, other people are gonna want to be on the podcast, and next thing you know, you're spending a lot of money on equipment for said podcast, and then you keep going to bars, and before too long, it becomes all fun and games, but to everyone around you, and next thing you know, you're ruining bars.
Yep.
And then it becomes a fight for people to be on mics to have mic times, even though we offer all to anyone who wants to show up.
Yeah.
And then you get a frenzy of feeding, and you ruin more bars and more bars. And next thing you know, people are just angry about you for things that you've said on the podcast. And then it grows, and next thing you know, you're cleaning out a whole room in your house. And you fill it with people and things, and you call it a studio.
There seems to be a pattern here.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. You're right.
It's
That
kind of
is
like
very
the, the people trying to make everyone the happiest, usually the saddest.
It's the tears of a clown.
You should make that into like a
My
deep
God,
dive by Jack Kennedy.
you guys just discovered my true alter ego.
A clown?
Yep. You got me.
So anyway, this podcast simply started as Adam and I, kind of bored. It was during the time we don't speak about when not much was going on, and we were looking for something to do. And we had, rudimentary equipment that we had used it for our sports broadcast. And now there's a stack in my dining room, as well as everything stacked up here, as well as this room of everything equipment-wise for this thing. And that stuff's not cheap. I'm going to tell you that right up front. This is not for the faint of heart.
Right.
Paul is in the hole.
Paul's accountant is very pissed at him.
He's Jewish, right?
Why would you hire a non-Jewish accountant? Are you a moron?
That is,
Whoa!
that is Paul.
That escalated quick.
What are you yelling at?
Wow, that's good.
If your accountant's not Jewish,
Hey, we were drinking the beer that goes on the movie. Wow, that's
So
good.
does Paul and Phil share the same accountant? Did you say?
It's a client
Here we go.
confidentiality.
Oh, you mean you're not gonna like talk bad about your client that just came walking in the bank and did not bet a handle? Oh, what a concept!
I love my account except for when he tells me that I can't spend any more money.
Well, I don't know what to say about
I told him to call me. I told my accountant, I'm like, I really don't want to hear from you unless it's the call to tell me I'm a millionaire. And he just laughed. And he said, I'm a millionaire. You'll never be. You'll never be. Yeah.
If a man wants to be called Muhammad Ali, God damn it, respect his wishes. I'm hungry. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
So anyway,
that. I missed that.
Let's do it.
I told my accountant to call me when I'm a millionaire. He said, I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
That's
Oh boy.
awesome.
So here we are.
We buy Boys Husky shirts for fucking $5. You probably paid $50-some for that, didn't you?
No, oh no.
$10.
Close, give or take.
15.
It was 15.
Yep.
So if anybody else wants one, just let me know.
That guy sells 10,000 shirts a year.
Yeah,
Probably.
he does.
It's
And
not
let
good
me-
quality. So
He actually, so the nice part is he's actually done enough that it's a good quality shirt
Sure.
because he can buy them in such big volume that he doesn't have to buy the cheap ones to make a good profit.
Does he do dry fit?
I don't
For
know.
the
I can
sluts?
check. I can check if he does.
You ride the slut. You need a dry fit.
Yeah, you should probably have tried.
So the story behind the shirt actually is it's the South Lake Union Trout.
Right.
And it opened actually when I lived in Seattle because it's in Seattle. And the young kids decided for the moniker Ride the Slut, hence the shirt. So they had an opening event for this trolley, the South Lake Union trolley. And the old people, I don't know how they didn't think of it, didn't even know, didn't even register. They printed off thousands of t-shirts to hand off at this opening day event, including kid sizes, little kid sizes
That you are
that
wearing.
say Ride the Slut. Yeah,
That's better than a South Carolina cock's hat.
right.
Swear to God.
So for a long time, I had one a long time ago when I lived there.
Right.
And I don't know, I'm sure my ex-wife probably threw it out because she threw away all my good shirts. They had a whole bevy of treatment. And so I thought about it the other day. I'm like, I need to get a Ride the Slut t-shirt. And so click, and I found the guy, and I'm like, yeah, I'll send one to you. So here we are, and I've actually had one other person that said they want one, and if anybody else does, let me know.
That's awesome.
We'll figure it out.
And this guy's making bank.
So I've got a question for everybody. How does everybody feel about doing non-election election night coverage, where we talk about nothing to do with the election?
Okay.
I'm saying no election coverage whatsoever.
Okay.
Well, it's on a Tuesday, so we're probably going to podcast anyway.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just sitting here, and you know, it just seems like it would be a good public service.
We are not going to talk about the non-election, not
What
going
election?
on. What?
What election?
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Can we get the sound clip of the Asian guy saying, "We hold great erection for you"?
The only thing election related will be Henry Dean going, ha!
Sold.
I'm gonna piss my pants. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I was just saying the same thing.
You guys can go together.
There's a toilet right down the hall.
Sword fight. I know.
Don't cross the streams.
Oh boy. Now you're over there all by yourself.
What do I do?
All by myself. You guys want to talk about something, or do you want to talk about other things?
Who cares?
Do you want to know the 9 most iconic musicians who have stayed drug-free?
I do actually.
I thought so.
Is one Gene Simmons.
Number 1 on the list, Gene Simmons.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Gene Simmons, the KISS bassist, has maintained a lifelong sobriety.
No way.
Simmons has avoided drugs, alcohol, and nicotine, citing his vows to his Holocaust survivor mother as one of the reasons
Whoa.
behind his abstinence.
I would have not guessed that.
He also,
He's not abstinent though.
he also said, a dislike for the taste of alcohol and has never been drunk.
Does cocaine like not count?
No, he hasn't done any of that stuff.
Huh.
If you were a child of the 80s, you know that KISS did a lot of anti-drug commercials. And then you find out later that they actually just did them like nobody asked them to. They just did anti-drug commercials.
Well, I did not know that.
Pretty interesting stuff.
So another one that kind of got me, and I kind of knew this, but Henry Rollins. Inspired by Ted Nugent and his anti-drug stance, Henry Rollins, the former frontman of Black Flag, has maintained a drug-free lifestyle. His commitment to sobriety aligns with the values of the hardcore punk scene, which discourages drug use. Huh?
Hey?
Does that jive with you that the hardcore punk scene discourages drug use? That doesn't check out.
No,
All right,
it does not.
Next one on the list, Bruce Springsteen.
Whoa.
Springsteen has never given into drugs or other harmful habits. Despite his struggles with depression and exhaustion, Springsteen has maintained a drug-free lifestyle.
Maybe we were born wrong.
He has incorporated healthy living practices into his routine, including regular exercise and a mostly vegetarian diet.
Boring.
Next on the list, Angus Young, a founding member of AC/DC, has remained drug-free throughout his career, despite his wild on-stage persona. Angus has never succumbed to drugs or alcohol. He attributes his energy to a glass of chocolate milk before shows.
Interesting.
Next on the list, Uncle Ted. Ted Nugent. Has been an advocate for a drug-free lifestyle throughout his life. Despite being a prominent figure in the rock scene, Nugent has abstained from all drugs and alcohol. He was one of the early pioneers of the straight edge movement. The idea that musicians can be powerful and successful without relying on substances. Next one, Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa, a renowned musician and advocate for free speech, was known for his experimental music and controversial lyrics. Despite his unconventional image, Zappa abstained from alcohol and hard drugs. While he disapproved of drug use, he believed in individual freedom.
Why is Bella Barker Jr.?
And opposed.
Is he pissing outside?
Maybe.
Junior, what are you doing?
He's out there with the garden hose, but they wouldn't handle this.
We need more horsepower.
Sorry, continue.
I forgot where it was. Roger Daltrey, the frontman of The Who, resisted the sex, drugs, and rock and roll lifestyle often associated with the band. Unlike his bandmates, who were known for their indulgence in drugs and destructive behavior, Daltrey never tried hard drugs. He made a vow to stay away from cocaine and even avoided marijuana due to his intolerance to smoke.
You know, the ironic thing about that is, right as you're talking about that, I got a text from a hot shop ambassador.
Beautiful.
Who knew?
Yeah, well, I'm just throwing the irony out there.
All right, next one. Kendrick Lamar, the highly acclaimed rapper.
The L, the A, to the
Yep. Has
M. Man
chosen,
on the mic, they call him the Mar.
he's chosen to stay away from drugs throughout his career.
So that's how I know that.
He grew up in an environment where substance use was prevalent, but made a personal vow to avoid. Lamar has become an advocate for drug freedom, addressing the issue of drug abuse in his music, and speaking about its negative
Adam, turn that off.
on individuals and communities. His commitment to sobriety is reflected in his lyrics, which promote self-awareness and positive choices. And finally, lastly, Bruce Dickinson, the frontman of Iron Maiden, has stayed sober throughout his entire career. Dickinson attributed his abstinence from drugs to his ability to separate his professional life as a musician from his personal life. He even worked as a commercial pilot, showcasing his commitment to a clean and focused lifestyle.
I'll be damned. I'll be damned.
That's quite a list there.
I just thought it was interesting, but most of them are pretty lame.
Well, didn't mean your list was boring. I meant those people were boring.
I know, right?
That was the story.
All of their stories end with, and then I got home.
And then I got high.
And then I got high.
And then I got high.
Oh, there's something else we need to talk about.
Oh, sorry. But
Eminem.
Oh.
can we start the next episode? I really gotta pee.
Do you want to wrap this one up and we'll talk about that the next episode?
We can. Are we going to go live again? What the hell? Why not?
We're going to go live again.
We'll
Of
do
course
it.
we'll go live
We'll
again.
do it. We're just crazy enough to make it happen.
Why the fuck not?
For the people, by the people, of the people.
To the people. Oh, sorry.
To the
I
people.
fucked that up.
For the people,
I'm
of the
sorry.
people, to the people,
Up
I'm
the
sorry.
people.
By the
Up the people.
Ugh, right? We'll go live in a little bit.
Yeah.
We might have to chill off, Pete. Thank you.
We all gotta piss. We all gotta eat.
Yeah, just watch for it.
Yeah.
The Tigers are ahead.
What? Whoa! No way.
4-3. 4-3.
No way.
Well, I mean, they're playing the Nationals. It better be.
The Nationals.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the Nationals.
The Naturals. All right. Oh, I like Naturals. Movies.
This might be loud at first, but I'll turn it
Yeah, so. No, sounds good.
Oh, I guess he's playing me off.
Well, it's going to play for a minute because you always talk forever anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, thank you to our featured guest, John Frazier, JTK. Thank you, JTK. Junior, thanks for being a featured guest. And that's a long piss.
Where do you go?
I don't know.
And it's got such a short distance to go.
That's true.
We only one ball
Because
to
he's
pull
not
from.
very tall, so it's not like it has a big drop to the floor.
I thought it'd be taller.
He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Go like us on all the social medias, please, and follow us and share, like. Be there on Monday, Buffalo Wild Wings in Fort Gratiot,
Can't wait.
6:30 p.m.
Oh, he's back.
Eastern Standard Time. Junior's back for his farewell. Junior, say
Silent S.
say bye to all the kids at home.
Bye, all you kids at home.
Once again, from all of us here at the P&A Podcast Express, make good choices.